We are extremely pleased to be here with you today, dear ones, and we are happy to chat with you about whatever it is you would like to chat about.
Thank you.
Where would you? Yes. So what's coming up for you, dear one?
So I'm very uncomfortable in my body. I've been carrying around some extra weight for a while. I cringe when I see photos of myself and cover my body with clothes that are not flattering. My body tells me things that it wants or needs. I'll hear, go to yoga class, it'll be so fun, and it really lights me up, but I just don't. Or I have friends who do Pilates classes, and it would be fun. I could just tag along, and I don't take any action for it. And eating, I did a cleanse recently for 5 days with you guys, and it was so much fun, and I got so excited. And then as soon as it ended, I just went right back to the unhealthy eating, and I pick at my skin on a daily basis on my face until it causes scabs, and I hear my voice saying, don't, you're scarring your skin, just don't. But there's just something deeper happening. There's some disconnect between loving myself and loving my body and listening to what it really needs. And I just wanted to know what you had to share with me about
that. Yes. So you have been carrying some extra weight around, dear one, and it's not the weight that you are looking at in the mirror, but it is the weight of the words that we get are, it's the weight of the world that is upon you, that you are a very sensitive one, dear one. You are empathic. You perceive, receive energy. And there's a lot of self-persecution going on. It's like a deeper attack of self. There's a deeper attack of self that is the energy of lifetimes of punishment, of self-flagellation, of not feeling worthy, of being human, almost. But with you, dear one, it's like it's a bit like you're like holding a net of the collective feeling of self-hatred. That's what we get from you, is that the self-hatred that you're feeling is actually bigger than you. It's more than you. And there's a bit of an energy of taking on the responsibility of others, of the collective or of others in your life growing up, feeling responsible for other people's emotions, feeling responsible uh, mm, for their happiness at the expense of your own. What comes up for you as we say all this, dear one?
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. It ties in with my mom. It definitely hit home with that when you said happiness for others at your own expense.
Yes, and that was the energy that we got clearly there was your mother. And so just breathe there into that space of feeling responsible for the happiness of others at your own expense. Because feeling responsible for others at your own expense does come with a cost. It's taxing. It weighs on you. It makes you want to not do things that make you happy. And there's something right there. There's something right there in that place of it's not okay for you to do things that actually make you deeply happy, that actually make you deeply alive. There's a deservability there, and there's a feeling of others always come before you. That you get the scraps. That's all you're worthy of, or sort of the leftovers, and then yeah, we just get the word leftovers.
Yeah.
So just breathe there, dear one. Just breathe into the transmission that's present for you in experiencing the bigger awareness of this, because we know that you know this. We know that you've done immense work, and there is an uprooting here, a releasing of an old energetic belief that is really ready to be dismissed from you. It's ready to be. It's just so. It's just so old, and it's so done, and it's not who you are. It's not who you are, and you know that, and yet who you're becoming still has a little bit of fear that it's not okay for you to have the whole plate, to eat the first class meal, to really receive all the deliciousness of what you want without feeling some form of guilt in some way.
Oh, that hit the nail right on the head. Mm. Thank you. I feel that hit. I feel that shift and that release. I didn't even think to associate the two. I just shifted something really big. Because I know we're supposed to love ourselves, right? So if you're unhappy with your body, with your weight, for example, look in the mirror and just love yourself as you are now, and then it shifts. But that felt like a lie. You know, if I stand and look in the mirror now and just say, I love you, it felt like a play, like pretend. I knew there was something more. It helped so much.
So we want to go a little deeper with you. So what do you see when you look in the mirror?
I have some features I like, but for the most part, I'm pretty hard on myself about everything. When I look in the mirror, I go straight to criticizing.
And what is it that you are criticizing ultimately?
My weight's a big one. I'm uncomfortable with the shape of my body.
And so just breathe here as we want to go deeper, and we mean this in the broadest way. What are you actually criticizing? And we don't mean on a physical level. We mean what is it that you're attacking? What is it that you're blocking? What is it that's keeping you from your own love? Where's the fight?
Yeah, what popped up was deservability, not good enough.
And what do you feel you are not deserving of?
Love.
Love? Yeah. So, what if love just loved you? What if love asked nothing of you? What if love just loved you? What if love just loved every you? What if love just loved you and asked nothing in return? What if there was nothing that you had to sacrifice in order to let love you, in order to let love in? What if there was just nothing that you had to sacrifice? What if there was nothing that you had to do in order to receive that love that is just loving you? Because love is who you are, dear one. Love is who you are. And we know that you know that more than most people. And so you have experienced the broadest part of the love that you are. And you're really bringing that here to earth, dear one. You are at a point of really beautiful physical embodiment of love. You're having to go through these final hiccups of deep rejection of your human form in order to allow yourself to merge as one with the love that you are. And you are right there. You are right there. And as that love pours through you, all of that picking away at yourself is going to fall to the wayside. And instead of picking at your flesh, you are going to be wanting to touch it, to love it, to look in the mirror in awe of the love that is looking back at you. Loving every ripple in your belly, loving every curve in its sexy curvaceousness. You're going to be merging and melting in a beautiful union with your physical vessel that has just been waiting for you to love it. I love that so much. Thank you. Do you feel that? Do you feel?
I do. I feel it.
What? You're going to start feeling it, and you're going to start tasting it, and you're going to start really falling in love with your physical body, just as so many people do when they look at you. And you're ready to let it in, dear one.
Yeah.
You're so ready to let it in.
Thank you.
Yeah. And it's okay for you to have fun with your body. It's okay for you to go play in those classes. It's okay for you to eat foods that light you up. There's just a whole setting down the whip, setting down the self-flagellation, the self-persecution, and realizing that you're not carrying the weight of responsibility for holding anyone else's happiness up anymore. And that it's okay for you to experience your own true happiness. And it feels like that's something that you haven't fully allowed yourself to dive into, is what is my true happiness? What does that look like? What does that feel like to just allow myself to experience my own bliss, being guided by my body? What would that look like? What would that feel like if I just allowed my body to lead the way to my own bliss? What if I just allowed my body to have to be the leader in my own bliss, as I let love pour through me, as I experience this love that I am in this beautiful body? It just feels like there's a whole space of exploration for you there.
It's exciting.
Yes.
It's exciting. Thank you.
Excellent. Yes. And with that, dear one, there is so much love here for you. So much love here, so much love inside you, so much love moving through you. It's all that you are. It's all that you are. And you're going to start feeling more and more ecstasy within you as you allow yourself to feel the deliciousness of the beautiful love that you are. You're ready, dear one. Yes. And with that, we look forward to chatting with you again soon.